Hello, I'm Kevin J.N. Hughes, and so now I'm going to get into. So so far, I've been laying out the claim that the sort of claims about worship that Orthodox Christianity is, that Orthodox Christian worship, I should say, is built on. But as we're laying that out, so far, in reality, a thoughtful Adventist could agree with everything that I've said, and most Protestants, to be fair, could as well. Now, some Protestants will object because I've talked about the liturgy, but even a lot of Protestants know that worship has to take some kind of formal expression. And Seventh-day Adventists, even there, a lot of them, if they know their faith well, will probably not disagree too much. But now we're getting into the territory of where Adventists are going to disagree. So I'm going to introduce this section by first offering a challenge to my Sabbatarian friends, including Seventh-day Adventists, Hebrew Israelites, any of these groups. Can you show me where the Bible commands us to worship on the Sabbath or says that the Sabbath is a day of worship? Um, because the reason I ask this is very specific. The truth is, Scripture does not call the Sabbath a day of worship. The Sabbath is a day of rest. The worship in the Old Covenant happened at the temple and was something that was not exactly connected to the Sabbath. Now, as the as the Jewish history took shape, they developed something called the synagogue. This developed during the Babylonian captivity. And the reason for the synagogue was that Jews didn't have access to the temple, and so gathering together on the Sabbath, which was not originally a day of worship but a day of rest, became part of the normative experience of the Jewish life so that they could preserve their Jewish identity and culture. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing bad about that. But the point is that when Adventists say that the day of worship must be the Sabbath, they have a big problem because that they are borrowing that doctrine from Second Temple Judaism as a result of the Babylonian captivity, but they aren't getting that doctrine from anywhere in Scripture.